They are known for a great show, super companions, highly intelligent, and oh so cute. Some call them the anti-stress or antidepressant dog of the 21st century for their clown-like, playful way. And if an owner is in a down mood, well, prepare to be lifted up. They're known as the Royal Dog of Madagascar and an athletic, affectionate breed, the Coton de Tulear. Not many are familiar with the rare breed, even now, but once you've been in the presence of a Coton, you never forget it. Native to Madagascar, an island nation off the southeast coast of Africa, the Coton hails from an environment populated by rainforests, butterflies, mango trees, lemurs, geckos, and crocodiles. And historians note that Coton is a long-time evolutionary survivor. There are many stories surrounding the origin of the breed. Some say that Coton first populated Madagascar as far back as the 15th century. Survivors of a shipwreck is one legend. Sailors from Spain and Portugal who traveled with their dogs lost some on the island, and they bred with native breeds is yet another story. Others say Europeans brought their Maltese and Bolognese to Madagascar, and they mingled with native breeds, resulting in the Coton de Tulear. Whatever the case, the small, cottony soft dog has won the hearts of many. The breed first arrived in America not so long ago, 1974, when Dr. Robert J. Russell traveled to Madagascar to actually study lemurs. While there, he became enamored by the beautiful rare pup and exported it back to North America. And the rest, as they say, is Coton history. We talked to a noted breeder in Georgia about this rare and unusual dog. Deborah Howington owns Showboat Kennels and tells me her start was quite serendipitous.
Just met a lady that had them and got to talking about them, and I like anything that's different.
The Coton has a personality that humans could only aspire to. Playful, friendly, robust, charming, puppy-like, and non-aggressive throughout their entire lives. And oh, the personality and attitude. Some call them a big dog in a small dog's body. I asked Howington about gender and what works best for whom. She says potential Coton owners should take a look at themselves and ask,
who's going to be the caretaker, I think. I think if it's more the man, for some reason they always go for the little girl dogs. And the women always go for the little boy dogs, and the little boy dogs are really mommy-fied, where the girl dogs are like, oh, daddy, daddy, daddy. And the men kind of like that. It's their little girl dogs.
Some who own Cotons end up showing them in dog shows around the world. Howington is one of them and says it's not a team sport.
Extremely competitive. We're all friends, but when it's time to show, all bets are off. It's time to walk in the ring and do your best. And, of course, we cheer for each other, and we're excited when each other wins. But there's a few of them that's not always excited or happy,
The Coton de Tulear stands about 10 to 13 inches tall and weighs between 8 and 18 pounds. The average adult, around 12. Its appearance includes a usually black or sometimes brown nose, round dark eyes, and an alert, intelligent expression. Not a toy dog at all, the Coton is rather stocky with a body designed for endurance and speed. But when showing them, what do you look for?
Personality, a lot of times, is, you can get a dog that's absolutely drop-dead gorgeous, and it's going to beat everything in the ring, but if it don't want to show, but you've got those dogs that when they're puppies, this dog asks for it. They want to show. And then you start picking them apart for structure. Structure is so important to the breed, any breed, because if a dog's structure is not consistent with what it was bred for, whether it be companion, hunting, or whatever, then the dog's not going to move correctly.
Breeding, not a perfect science, but Howington says she consults breeders to watch for certain traits.
There's no perfect dog. But if anything does pop up, at least we would know where to start. We try to breed out any kind of genetic defects. Every breed has something. And you just try to, being a responsible breeder, to breed a better dog.
Suffer allergies? not a problem with the Coton, non-shedding hair, not fur, and low dander. It's hypoallergenic with no doggy smell at all. And oh, the hair, soft and long, and more fluffy than silky. It's typically all white, but common color varieties include cream, biscuit, or champagne patches. Black and white or gray is also not uncommon. The Coton's hair typically grows 4 to 5 inches. Historically, the long coat protected the breed from the sun in its sweltering homeland. But is it high maintenance?
The long-haired coats have to be brushed basically every day, and you have beautiful longer coats when you brush them. You know, a wire comb and a wire brush is always the best way to go, and you sit down in the evenings when your time is not so limited and just sit, and it's love too. That's the way of showing them that you love them is, you know, they start to enjoy it, and you do it when they're young. You start when they're really young.
Sturdy, healthy, laid back, powerful, smart, and deeply devoted to their humans. The Coton de Tulear.
It keeps you not focused on the worries of life, and they give you unconditional love, so how could you not give them back?
Thank you, Deborah Howington, and Dr. Robert J. Russell. Your exploration has brought smiles to millions, and to their humans, too. I'm Lisa Campbell.